We're all friends here in the Valley Baseball League, but if anything close to a rivalry exists between two teams, it might be between the Charlottesville Tom Sox and the Harrisonburg Turks. When the Tom Sox first came into the league in 2015, they were underdogs to the rival Turks, a club so well established that their roots trace all the way back to before World War II. And those first few meetings didn't go great for the underdogs. In fact, the Tom Sox lost 12 of their first 14 games against the Turks. But things started to turn around in 2017 when the Tom Sox finished out their season with 4 straight wins against the Turks. And so far in 2018, they've gone 2-1 against Harrisonburg. So maybe they're not the underdogs anymore, but the rivalry still continues to simmer. But one player can serve as a common connection between these two college town clubs, and that one player is Nick DiPonzio. Nick is a regular starting batter for the Tom Sox who has 2 years worth of experience with Wake Forest baseball, and he spent last summer playing with the Turks before coming over to Charlottesville this summer to spend some time with the Tom Sox. We talked with Nick about how he came to Charlottesville and what's changed for him this summer on Tom Sox TV. So you play baseball at Wake Forest, but you're originally from Georgia. Can you talk to me about how you came to play in the Valley Baseball League when you signed with the Turks last summer?
So I found out I was assigned my freshman fall. They told me I was going to Harrisonburg, and so yeah, I just kind of went from there. That's where they put me, so that's where I went.
Tell me a little bit about your summer in Harrisonburg. How did that go?
It was good. I enjoyed playing for Coach Bob. I think Harrisonburg's a cool town. I enjoyed playing JMU, and I thought it had a lot of perks.
What was it like facing the Tom Sox as a Turk?
You know, we were always intimidated by the Tom Sox because they were known to be the best team in the Valley, and you know, whenever we played them, you know, it was pretty evident. Especially remember playing in Charlottesville. You know, big crowds. So I mean, yeah, it was obviously a really cool scene here.
So how did you come to play in Charlottesville?
So again, I found out in the fall. That's where I was going to be assigned, and when I found out, I was really excited because, I mean, Charlottesville, you know, obviously has a lot more going on than Harrisonburg, I think. Just as a city, there's a lot more to do. And then obviously, you know, coming to play for, you know, an awesome coaching staff and being in an awesome program like Charlottesville is really cool.
So you've put up 3 hits in 2 games against the Turks so far this season. Is it any kind of special fun to play against them when you're on the Tom Sox?
No, I mean, it's just like any other game. I mean, I'm out there trying to compete. You know, there's a few guys actually that I played with last summer that are on that team, so it's fun to compete against them. But I mean, I wouldn't say there's, you know, any kind of leverage or anything going there. It's just like any other game. I'm just going out there trying to compete.
So with you returning for a second season in the Valley Baseball League and a couple of the players returning from last summer with the Charlottesville Tom Sox, this is one of the only teams in the league with players that have experience with more than 1 year. Do you think that has any impact on how the team plays?
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, just kind of get to know the area, you know, like, you know, for one, you know, we know how far each ride's going to be. We know what the fields are going to be like. We know what to expect. From a player standpoint, I mean, you know, I don't know all the players on the other teams, but you know, just I would say from a setting standpoint, I think it kind of gives us a little bit of an advantage.
How do you think your game has grown since your summer with the Harrisonburg Turks?
You know, one thing this year I've really tried to, you know, just grow to be a more consistent player offensively. And so, you know, it's just a work in progress, something I'm always trying to work on. And, you know, there's other parts of my game that I'm, you know, trying to also improve, you know, the short game. But, you know, as far as last summer versus this summer, I would say just, you know, I would say more consistent.
And just how would you describe your experience with this team this summer?
Loved every second. I love the guys, love the coaches, I love Charlottesville as a city. Like I said earlier, I think it's a great place to be. I think it's a great place to be, and I can't think of anywhere else I would rather be, to be honest with you.
I'm Stumbaugh, and you're watching Tom Sox TV.